My friends, I want to talk to you today about a simple yet profound truth. Success leaves clues. There are patterns in life, principles that separate those who struggle from those who rise, those who barely get by from those who build lasting legacies. And I want you to hear this, not as a condemnation, but as an invitation, an opportunity to see the world differently, to think differently, and ultimately to live differently. Because what the wealthy do is not reserved for a select few. It is not locked behind gates of privilege. No, it is a mindset, a discipline, a way of being available to anyone willing to embrace it. The first thing you must understand is that the rich do not think in terms of limits. They think in terms of possibilities. Where others see obstacles, they see opportunities. Where others see problems, they see solutions waiting to be discovered. They do not waste time complaining about what they cannot control because they are too busy mastering what they can. They do not say, I can't afford this. They ask, how can I afford this? They do not wait for luck or miracles. They create their own. And let me tell you, friends, success is not an accident. It is not a stroke of good fortune that happens to a chosen few. No, success is a result of intentionality. The rich do not drift through life. They set goals. They write their vision down. They have a plan, and they execute it with relentless discipline. They do not wait for the perfect moment. They move forward even when the road is unclear, because they know that faith is not about seeing the whole staircase, it is about taking the first step. The wealthy understand the power of association. Show me your closest friends and I will show you your future. They surround themselves with people who challenge them, who elevate them, who stretch their thinking. They do not waste time with those who drag them down, who sow seeds of doubt and fear. They know that small minds talk about people, average minds talk about events, but great minds talk about ideas. And so they choose to be in rooms where their spirit is stirred, where their vision is expanded, where they are pushed to be more than they ever imagined. And hear me when I say this, wealth is not just about money. True wealth is about stewardship. The rich do not merely consume, they create. They understand that money is a tool, not a master. They invest in assets, not just liabilities. They build businesses, they acquire knowledge. They put their resources where they will multiply, and they give. Oh, how they give. Not out of obligation, but because they understand that the greatest joy in life is not in receiving, but in giving, in lifting others, in making an impact that will outlive them. But I must also warn you, none of this comes without a price. You cannot stay in your comfort zone and expect extraordinary results. The rich have learned to embrace discomfort, to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. They rise early, they stay up late, they work when others sleep, they invest when others spend, they take risks when others play it safe. And it is in that place of discomfort, of stretching, of pushing beyond what is easy that they find their true strength. So I ask you today, what will you do differently? Will you continue to think like the crowd, or will you rise above it? Will you stay where you are, or will you dare to reach higher? Will you settle for mediocrity, or will you commit to the mindset, the discipline, the habits that lead to abundance? Because let me tell you something, the same principles that work for the rich will work for you, but you must be willing to do what they do, think how they think, and live how they live. And if you do, my friend, your life will never be the same. Rich people think in terms of possibilities, not limitations. While most people focus on why something cannot be done, the wealthy ask, how can it be done? They train their minds to seek solutions instead of excuses. Where others see closed doors, they see new pathways. They understand that challenges are not dead ends, but opportunities for innovation. Instead of being paralyzed by fear, they take calculated risks and trust that they can figure things out. This shift in perspective allows them to capitalize on opportunities that most overlook. And over time, it becomes the defining difference between success and stagnation. Success is intentional, not accidental. Wealthy individuals do not drift through life hoping for things to fall into place. They set clear goals, write their vision down, and execute with unwavering discipline. They understand that success is not a matter of luck, but the result of consistent, purposeful actions. They break their goals into smaller steps, measure progress, and adjust their strategies as needed, while others wait for the perfect moment. They take action, knowing that progress is better than perfection. Every day they work toward their vision with a sense of urgency, knowing that time waits for no one. Your environment determines your future. The people you spend the most time with shape your mindset, habits, and ambitions. The wealthy deliberately surround themselves with individuals who challenge and elevate them. They seek mentors, advisors, and like-minded peers who push them to think bigger. They avoid negativity and small-minded conversations, knowing that mediocrity is contagious. Instead of engaging in gossip or complaining, they engage in discussions about business, investments, and self-improvement. They network strategically, understanding that opportunities often come through relationships. Being in the right circles exposes them to new ideas, perspectives, and partnerships that accelerate their growth. Wealth is about stewardship, not just consumption. Many people see money as something to be spent, while the rich see it as something to be grown. They prioritize investing over spending, building assets that generate income rather than liabilities that drain their finances. They focus on long-term financial security rather than short-term gratification. They study money, understand how it works, and make informed financial decisions. They reinvest their earnings into businesses, stocks, real estate, and other income-producing ventures. Their mindset is not about looking rich, but being rich. And this disciplined approach allows their wealth to multiply. Giving is a core principle of abundance. The wealthy understand that true wealth is not just about accumulation, but about impact. They give generously, whether through philanthropy, mentorship, or supporting causes they believe in. They know that the more they give, the more they receive, not just financially, but in fulfillment and purpose. They do not hoard their success, but use it to uplift others. Giving keeps them humble and connected to a greater purpose beyond personal gain. It also attracts more opportunities as generosity builds goodwill and strong relationships. Their success is not just measured in dollars, but in lives changed. Discomfort is the price of success. The wealthy do what most people are unwilling to do. They embrace hard work, make sacrifices, and step outside their comfort zones. They wake up early, stay up late, and push through challenges while others give up. They understand that short-term pain leads to long-term gain. They delay gratification, choosing to invest time and effort today for a better tomorrow. They are willing to take risks and face failures, knowing that every setback is a lesson. This resilience and persistence separate them from the masses who give up at the first sign of difficulty. Time is more valuable than money. While money can be regained, time cannot. The rich prioritize efficiency, productivity, and leverage. They do not waste hours on meaningless tasks. They delegate, automate, and focus on high-value activities. They invest in learning, knowing that knowledge compounds over time. They avoid distractions and stay committed to their goals. They understand that every moment spent in mediocrity is a moment stolen from greatness. They work smarter, not just harder, using their time strategically to create lasting wealth and impact. Their ability to manage time wisely is one of their greatest competitive advantages. Mindset is the foundation of wealth. Everything begins in the mind before it manifests in reality. The wealthy cultivate a mindset of abundance, confidence, and relentless belief in their ability to succeed. They refuse to accept mediocrity or make excuses. They take full responsibility for their lives, never blaming circumstances or other people. They train their minds daily through reading, learning, and surrounding themselves with inspiration. They stay positive even in adversity, knowing that challenges are temporary. Their unwavering belief in themselves and their vision fuels their actions, and over time their thoughts turn into tangible results. Success is not a mystery, nor is wealth reserved for a select few. It is the result of principles that, when applied consistently, lead to transformation. The rich do not possess some secret knowledge hidden from the rest of the world. They simply think differently, act differently, and make choices that compound over time. They embrace possibilities instead of limitations, take intentional steps toward their goals, surround themselves with the right people, and understand that true wealth is built through stewardship, discipline, and persistence. They prioritize time over money, embrace discomfort as the price of growth, and recognize the power of giving and impact. But the most important truth is this: wealth begins in the mind. It is not about where you come from, but where you decide to go. It is not about what you lack, but what you are willing to do with what you have. The habits, mindset, and actions of the wealthy are available to anyone willing to adopt them. The question is, will you? Will you break free from limiting beliefs and take control of your future? Because the opportunity is yours, the decision is yours, and your life will be defined by what you choose to do next.